isn't with me this morning. Um, Going live this morning, obviously, a lot of folks are waiting for the probable cause to be released. I don't know if they're going to release anything today, uh, but I want to start this out today first by saying that we need to seek God first. And I want to take a moment to pray for the families and whatever they're going through right now. I just wish y'all will join me and pray that, you know, God takes care of them and allows them the strength to get through today and to continue on with the investigation and the trial and so on. Um, they need everyone's support, and I think that's the most important thing right now. Um, So they're looking at the probable cause and they're arguing in court right now. I'm sure a lot of people, there's a lot of news waiting and everybody's waiting. There's some thoughts I have on it. I'm sorry, I'm still sick, still inside, not doing much of anything. Hang on a second while I take a drink. Oh, sorry, let me apologize for that. Um, So the hearing will determine whether or not they release the probable cause on Richard Allen. I want to say, you know, the thoughts I'm having on this are if all this stuff was downloaded to a Dropbox and there were different perpetrators dipping into that Dropbox, it would make sense because Kagan Klein was charged with all those charges, and then they rescinded 5 of them and lessened a bunch of charges on him. Did he turn state's evidence on Richard Allen? I don't know. But in thinking of a Dropbox, you think of it like a spider web, you know, and think about where things have gone to and what communications, what images, you know, where that spider web went out to. And if there's a bunch of different folks and they're, you know, looking at, or should I say predators, chomos, looking at images or dipping into this Dropbox, of course it's going to take law enforcement a long time to decipher what IP address belongs to whom and who's using it and where that information goes and where it was sent and so on and so forth. So it's very possible that Kagan and Richard Allen were dipping into the same Dropbox along with others. I mean, I don't know if they'll release anything today on the probable cause, but if I have to have an opinion about it, that would be my opinion. And I went back and I looked over at a lot of Belinda and my videos that we'd posted over the course of this thing, and you know, a lot of the stuff that we'd gotten for the Delphi homicides were pretty accurate, psychically speaking. As far as me thinking that it's one predator or another predator or another predator, I said from the very beginning, what I kept getting for their case was chomo after chomo after chomo. And they finally charged Richard Allen. But in regard to this hearing today, whether or not they decide to redact or to keep sealed the information that's in the probable cause affidavit for his arrest, I think the public just needs to accept it one way or another. If they allow the public to have information, great. If they don't, wait until it's time to come out. Because I would personally rather see the police catch any predator that's involved that had access to this Dropbox or information or anybody else that was involved out there. I would rather see them be able to catch somebody than to miss the opportunity by releasing information that shouldn't be put in the public just yet. And so I think the public needs to be patient with any kind of information that they're willing to offer at this time. And if they seal the whole thing, so be it. I know everybody's chomping at the bit, wanting to know, are they safe? Is this? We don't know. Um, so just keep vigilant, keep yourself on watch, and pray for the police and all law enforcement, and especially the families at this time. Um, need to be patient and let the police and the court system do their jobs. Um, from this point on, Richard Allen, he was a nobody before, but he's going to be even more of a nobody when he's locked up and incarcerated. So, and as on that thought too, if they did have to reduce charges in order to get Kegan Kline to tell them who the murderer was or something to that aspect, did he do a plea bargain? I don't know. The police said they weren't going to bargain with him. Perhaps they did, perhaps they didn't. I have no idea. But again, whatever the outcome is, let's just pray for the families today that they have the strength to get through this and give law enforcement room to do their jobs. Um, I'm going to be back on here later. And, again, please be patient. Thank you for your time.